Hello, this is Vulturefire, and I'm about to do another Mirley low-level run. So because we are level 5 now, but we do keep losing, which is unfortunate. I think that it's possible that there is a way to make the right deck work. We go less all in on the right deck, we include a little bit more healing, all of that, but that's not what we're doing here. Instead, I want to go ahead and build try and build a deck that is more traditional Mirley. Focus, Shadow Focus, 1 mana shield seems okay. Mirley's a little bit mana hungry because of the preparations. I think we are going to run a strike package. I'm not going to go with increasing stab, although there are reasons to do that. We're going to go back with sort of the deck that I was toying with before we swapped over to the spell-based package. So I think I want a covert strike, a backstab, a bide time. Do we want the vicious retort? I think the bide time is kind of filling the vicious retort spot. I think we fill in hone. And here's the thing, where it's like, do we want to try and get through these first fights with just... We have to cut one thing that we want. And it's just a matter of which piece we don't include. Because I want the 5th mana card. I want another defense card. I want another damage card. We can kind of get a 2-for by playing Shielded Strike. I do also want a way to heal. There are lots of things that I want. I want Meditate. I want the Meditate mostly for the growth potential. I also would like a Drain Life. I'm torn between the Drain Life and the Invigorate. The Drain Life requires us to actually play it, and it does eat up Hidden potentially. The Invigorate, though, is... We'll try it. We'll try the Invigorate, see if it ends up being something. I haven't tried Invigorate in a while, and so I want to see how it feels. Resourcefulness seems good. Increasing mana seems fine. Strive Vigor is probably fine, but we'll see what we end up doing. One with Shadows is fantastic. That's just a phenomenal card. Arcane Silence is solid. I don't think we can afford Singularity. I don't know if we're going to be stacking the powerful that we need to make to make Aether Storm work, but we would take any powerful stacking we could get. I suppose Empower has potential in that case. And then just taking another mana card or Renewing Ray seems fine. I think we should take another mana card probably. Stinging Strike seems okay. Does it? If we don't find powerful, it's pretty bad. But if we do find powerful, it's okay. It also pairs well if we end up running like a Frost Rune. We're not really on a multi-strike plan in our starting deck. So that's notable. That seems good. That seems okay. That seems very good. I could see taking that. Mirley tends to be a little bit slow. We'll see if Hidden Storm ends up feeling good. Contemplate seems fine. Power Surge seems fine. Fatal Strike seems fine. Cleansing Shield, Vanish, probably Sanctuary as usual. Warcry, I don't know. Warcry kind of needs an update. Or sorry, it needs to be upgraded right now to really, because the fact it's only Mighty 1 and Critical 1 makes that harder to want. I think we need a couple more mana cards in the pool. I think it's just going to be like Shadow Focus and Resolute Focus. I would take more bide times. They seem solid. What else are we looking for? Those both seem okay. This one in particular because it, as long as we can get... Oh, it's if he kills it. It's no longer on a crit. Okay. That's worse than it used to be. We'll see. That's still okay damage. I can't fit all the words. There we go. Sure. We're good. Whatever. So Infested Goliath is a pain in the butt. Oh, that was the depth. Yeah, because we're fighting Infested Goliath still. We are fighting Bay later, which tends to be pretty easy for Mirley. And the mirror mist is kind of annoying, but not too bad. So we are now on a strike deck. So there's a lot more monster cards that will actually help us, which is good. Okay. That is not really one of them. That's okay. I don't think we want any of this. This is okay. I kind of want to try the sharpened weapons. But I don't really want to fight that. Let's see. I don't really want to fight these guys. Because we're kind of going to be a multi-hit deck. If we go this way, we end up dodging. We end up getting a bunch of post-mid-boss events, which is fine. Means that we don't get to see more of these new fights, but it's not really a problem. Okay. Big crit for next turn. We'll take that evade luck. That's a very good omen going into a new run. Just immediately get. These two do not play well together, though. That's something. Obviously, we're not guaranteed to draw them together. I mean, we are, because that's kind of luck that happens. Also, the preparations can be bad with the bide time, but you have temporary evasion this turn, which is annoying. God, we're going to be bleeding so hard this turn. I really, really hate these fights where you're just bleeding all the time. We can kill you. It costs us to do it, but God, we're bleeding again. Yeah, it's just so miserable. Like, because it's less about the difficulty and more about the fact that just like any time the game is effectively saying you are punished for playing cards, it's frustrating. And this is a fight where every single turn you're punished for playing cards. We're going to try sharpen weapons. I don't know that it's going to be good, but we're going to try it. It still bugs me so much that this is you increase and then you draw. It really should be in the other order. We fortunately, I think, do not have to fight any more stupid Bentas. No, we're going to deal with so many Bentas up here. We're going to have to deal with it. Okay, so this change. Bleed 2 to any enemy per enemy alive. That seems potentially interesting. Upgrade common card. What does that upgrade to? By 3, draw 1. That's a pretty good upgrade. Backstab plus is a pretty good upgrade usually. It's just a lot of extra damage. Go for strike plus is fine. Also just like upgrading man card is fine. And these go to 0 mana, but I think we'd rather have a mana card upgrade. I think we upgrade... What's the invigorate upgrade now? Heal 6 at end of turn? I think we're good. I think we'll take... Shielded Strike as a way to deal with evasion, which can be a problem. We'll see how this fight goes. I'm not sold on this being a reasonable pre-mid boss elite fight still. Right. I don't think we healed there. Did we? I'm going to have to watch the footage. I don't think we healed off of Invigorate, which obviously if Invigorate doesn't heal you when it's in your hand in your turn, it is substantially worse, I would say. Let's make sure this works. Okay, so this is, yeah, so that got a buff. This didn't, but it shouldn't have. Okay, so we can't play both. This takes us out of hidden, but I think that's worth it. We're guaranteed to find a way to get in hidden again next turn. You're going to be a jerk. And we can't evade this. The ordering here is deliberately dickish, because we can't evade the arcane, and then that means that we are just going to have to eat the big hit, because we are just, we automatically going to lose hidden, and then we're going to eat the big hit, and there's nothing we can do about it, because that's not lethal. Let's see. Okay, yeah, Invigorate's bugged and doesn't do anything. That's unfortunate. Let me double check that the wording on it didn't change. No, it still says that. I guess it's the kill. We would be up like 8 health if Invigorate worked, but it doesn't. I want this, but I think we need the Cleansing Shield. I feel like the first one of those is always very valuable. Alright, Alright, we can get one evasion out of this, which is something. See what we can find here. Work. We are going to draw our sharpened weapons here. Yeah, I knew it. Just going to do that. We probably don't need the shield. I'm really annoyed about whatever not working. Because like, if we have to play it to get the healing, I would much rather have Drain Life. But I think we have to play it here. I'll just grab one of those evasions. They stack so much powerful. They don't hit that hard, so that's fine, I guess. But I think we're doing that. Okay. Relatively bad luck. Okay, we have to do this first because that would take us out of hidden. So once again, with like the detonations that we cannot avoid. Yeah, the sharpened weapons has not impressed me so far. Admittedly, we don't have that many strikes in our deck right now, which is part of it. I mean, it's not the worst. I probably should have stalled that fight out until I could have played Invigorate again, but the fact we don't have any growth makes that tricky. I like Mind Seed. I think we want Undying Persistence, though. And that is obviously very good. Let's see. That seems okay. We're going to do this. Pitch that, because it's not going to do anything at the end of turn. Okay. See what we can find. That's pretty nice. Although we don't get this kill, and we don't have yet backline access, so. And we can play that. That's something. That shield doesn't do anything for us. I mean, potentially like, we get to keep a little bit of that shield, but I think we'd rather just keep the mana. This temporary evasion turn is kind of annoying. We don't need that. This takes us out of hidden, which I don't love. We do have the evasion though for it, and that's so much damage. I think we have to do it. Even though we're gonna be bleeding now, that seems fine still. Fortunately, once again, there's this thing where it's like it summons to the front, so all that damage that we've done is irrelevant. These guys are going to keep getting tankier courtesy of you. So we'll draw exactly those two. Let's do this. Planning. I need to be paying closer attention to make sure that the sharpened weapon is working the way it should. That requires potentially doing math though, which I did not sign up to do math. Okay, so this is doing 8, so this should give it +2, which should play afterwards, so that should go up to 14. I went up to 10. Oh, because we are at a negative attack bonus, that's why. Right, please evade something. Okay, or don't. Get chunked in the face. Yeah, the fact that the victory is not working is tilting me a bit, because that was absolutely a huge part of my plan here for making this, for sustaining this run. So the fact that we don't have it is a problem. Oh, we're bleeding. Get that kill at least, which is kind of why I was willing to keep doing bleed damage. Yeah, I'm about to abandon this run. Because we need that heal, and we don't have it because of the bug. So rather than bitching about that for the entire run, I am going to, I think. This is unfortunate. Okay, we can play that. That helps a little bit. We're going to see if we can get this fight and then restart and swap in Drain Life. Yeah, because we keep ending up just shy of that. Okay. Yeah, gonna bail on the run and do this again. There's no point in really finishing this out. Let's just go ahead and abandon. Pausing for a moment. All right, so we get very little value there because we bailed after the first med boss. Do we get enough? Okay, we can open it back though. So see if any of this is anything we need. That'll be a no. This is okay, but not for really the deck we're running. Okay, so Invigorate needs to go, and we still don't have, yeah, we don't have, I would run Restorative Shield instead if we had it, but we don't. Drain Life should still also put in work, I think. It is a pretty big hit. We can't afford, because I keep spending our money, so we can't afford that yet. Okay, that's all fine. Here we go. This time, though. All right, still Infested Goliath, Shadowbone Dragon. Okay, unfortunately, this is Hollow Maw. If we even get there, Shadowbone is going to be a challenge anyway. We're going to need cleanse for that. Okay, stupid friggin' Bentos. Do not want to fight them. These cards are fine. I just don't want to fight this jerk. These guys seem okay. I don't know how I want to deal with Aether Rain though if we can avoid it. So we probably will go here and here. From these cards, none of that's that useful. We could go through. I'm debating if I want to deal with this fight again because I probably don't. That seems potentially very good. I think it's probably better than. I don't know. I really want to try Adjustable Protocols. This fight is so miserable. Fortunately, being able to delete one of those turn one though makes it a bit better because now we are only like the difference between bleed 1 and bleed 2 is pretty steep. Literally twice as much, which is obviously important. Anything on the list? Okay. Unfortunately, we're going to be at bleed 3 this turn. Okay. We can get crit. We can delete you. Get back with us. Oh, hey, that's actually exactly lethal. We'll take that. Keen Edge Strike. If it has no shield. In this area, that's kind of iffy. It's bad if we end up picking up Sanctuary. Spirit Swarm demands commitment, but it doesn't break hidden, which is nice. And like I've obviously had runs where I succeeded with Spirit Swarm and runs where I died with Spirit Swarm. And a lot of it comes down to like, can we get out of Area 1? You know, if we can get rolling with Spirit Swarm, it's a great card. But if we can't, you know, it is not amazing at this point in the run. We are basically running it entirely on speculatively based on what it can do for us later. You are going to kill that though, which is nice. And then check what that was. But I don't think there was any way that was actually going to be anything that mattered. Fortunately, we actually have this fight won because you are going to kill, and we're at full health, so we'll just end turn. Goodbye. Spirit Swarm actually did solid work there. Give me a second. Okay, so this is a tough question. I think we're going to go with the Mental Growth because that way we only need the one growth source to start ticking. And yeah, I think I'm going to go here. Okay, good. This no longer does 10. This used to do 10 Frost. right off the bat, which could be like in a situation like this where we don't have a way to evade would have just been disastrous. Although I guess we had guaranteed crit there. I didn't even think about how much damage we had. Yeah, we do get shocked. Hunted by level 7 Mirley. Okay, this is going to be not quite lethal on you. Let's try hard and see what we get. Oh, we could have known what we were getting. I mean, we may as well get that out because that'll get the kill and then we can play. Yeah. Rude. Let's see what this gets us. Right. Right. Fortunately, even with the shock, this is relatively low base damage, so. And then, bonk. Alright, that doesn't actually kill you all the way. But the spirits do. I mean, if we hadn't just one. Okay. I want this, but like the spirits are kind of an all-in sort of strategy. Cryogenic Flask is very good. Cryogenic Flask makes this fight much easier if we can get through. Although admittedly that does require us to get through the purity that's about to get set up, which I don't know that we have a way to do. No, we don't. Okay, so we can't actually use the Cryo Flask. Very excited. Until I remembered how my deck works. We'll draw one card. Yeah. Yeah, we probably just end up eating like 50 damage here. Okay, not that much. I mean, close. We eat 45 damage. And it's going to kill our spirits. Alright, let's... Because we can't evade it because the Arcane Detonation, like we're getting detonated twice, so there's just no way we can even get through that. Alright, so... Yeah, we just eat 45 damage here. There was no way we were killing that fast enough, and we just didn't have stuff. And the fact that it's... Our spirits are just super dead. Yeah, okay. So as long as we can kill it before this next rotation comes out, it should be fine. Like, I was not thrilled about it, but... Yeah. Okay. That gets out, like, some of the damage we need here. Looks like we get a little bit more time now between the times that it does that. I don't even know if Hidden Storm seems okay. If we're going to start stacking powerful, Hidden Storm seems good. And I want to try a new Hidden Storm. Alright, let's get into Hidden. And start summoning. What's evasion? How do you evasion? I can draw 2 cards, but I don't really want to right now. I'd rather have them next turn. Yeah, no way to avoid that shock. That's not great. If we can play this last in the turn, we can guaranteed evade this. Which is probably worth it. Yeah, now we can get this guaranteed evasion. And we could have frozen, but we didn't have to. So as long as it's instead of exactly purity, we're good. Okay. Because now I am fine with potentially burning this. So that's first powerful rank. Okay, I'm okay with not freezing here. Because even if we eat both hits, we get very unlucky. We don't lose recoverable. And we hope we find drain life here. All right, none of that is drain life. Even if we do that, we can't get play drain life, so I guess the spirits will get them. I suppose I could have frozen out just because we were going to win that turn. That doesn't seem useful to us. Both of these seem pretty good. I'm debating whether or not I want to reroll for Versatile Strike. Versatile Strike is good, but I don't think it's worth reroll for it good. I think we just take the Resourcefulness and then it's actually very good. And then upgrade one of the Spirit Swarms. And there's nothing I really want to get rid of yet. We are moving on. Sure. This could be a problem. especially with that opening hand, that's a problem, potentially. I don't think we freeze anything yet, but we absolutely might want to. I really like that both of our summons came out with Frost Strike. Frost Rune, that's actually going to be relevant. I didn't think about the fact that we were getting shocked there. Okay, this is going to gain 30 mana and draw 2, all enemies heal, and gain shield 1. Sure. It could have been worse. I need to remember that we can potentially get frozen by the weather. Just like we can just randomly lose the entire turn, which is obviously not good for us. See, this should... Yeah, that does good work. Do we do this? Yeah, I think so. You're going to get frozen. Okay, we can't get whatever out. I do like that. Do we freeze you just to be safe? I think so. Especially because, like, if we end up getting frozen here by the weather event or arcane detonated by the weather event, we'll be very sad. Cleanse 1 everyone, heal 8 everyone. Okay, that's very good. We're very happy with that. Thank you. More spirits. There's plenty of critical. We don't really need to play that again. All the spirits are stronger. And but we may as well. We're going to get mana back. Goodbye. Alright. Please don't freeze us. Just status by telling everyone. Everyone gains powerful, and that's going to be better for us than it is for the enemies. Okay. We kind of dodged bullets here. We didn't. We dodged through the raindrops, I guess you could say. Shield wall is very good. All these are pretty solid. I don't think we actually need the shield wall. Have we taken any cleanse cards yet? I don't think we have, which I think means that we are kind of obligated to take this cleansing shield. Because like the first cleanse card or two is very valuable. I don't know that I want to deal with these guys. I don't want to deal with these guys, but the rain was fine. It'll be fine. And we would take the Pack Tactics card at this point. So it's possible that the rain will end up... 3 of them got Frost Rune. We're probably getting frozen at least once this fight. Think positive thoughts. We might not. Okay, this is very close to lethal. So now if we can find any of our damage, it's actually a particularly good choice. I think we may freeze you out, because then... No, it'll be fine. I may regret that. Alright. No regret so far. Okay, cool. That's what I wanted to see, which is to say, not killing me. Because, yeah, the weather can just randomly decide that we are frozen, and if that happens, we are in a bad way. Torn between finishing off this kill and keeping up. And we're going to finish off the kill and freeze you, and then just hope the weather doesn't ruin our day. That's the plan. Please, weather. Okay. I don't think the weather can apply 10 of a random status at this in this area, because the amount of status it can apply goes up in later areas. I should have played these first before I... Anyway, that front one's dead, because I killed it. And this back one is possibly dead. I'm too lazy to do the math. Spirits, you got it? Spirits got it. Okay. More spirit swarms. Yeah, once we get on spirit swarms, we just want as many of them as we can get, so we can start attacking powerful. We want that one in our personal slot, because that's just the afraid ones. Okay. Time for Bent to Hell. Hidden Storm helps a lot with trying to manage Bent to Hell. And then this guy's just going to die, which is nice. Our summons are more powerful. 16 shield. Cleanse 1, sure. So it used to get like 30 shield, so it's getting less health per turn. This is to like 39 damage added to the board every turn, which I'm not a huge fan of, I would say. And this guy gets just so much friggin' powerful so quickly. Leave hidden, and just get right back in. Guess we're just going to draw that, although we can't really play this, because if we do we lose hidden. Okay. We did okay-ish there. get more powerful, which means that every time we get more powerful, this just gets stronger and stronger. It's now up to 40 damage. Let's do that. Oh, right. More benches come out. Okay, so we dealt with that, which is nice. So we've killed how many bentas now? I don't even want to think about it. Infinite bentas. Alright. One short of this being lethal. Okay, so that does good work. Trying to figure out the best way to get, the most value out here. Jesus. Okay, we were absolutely freezing because we don't want to deal with that 8x8. Yeah, that was a clean fight. That's one of those fights where it's like, I was able to manage it cleanly, but that doesn't mean I think it's a reasonable fight. That doesn't do anything for us. That seems okay. One with Shadows Plus is just a ridiculous upgrade. Do we ever read that over a Spirit Swarm? Maybe not. I think we just want to be stacking this powerful. Here's all in on stacking powerful. We may even cut backstab. Now that we have one with shadows, that actually, I think that actually makes sense. We don't need backstab anymore. We would take a Frost Runes. Although we would rather have an LE Strike, I think. These guys, the Drakes we can deal with because of Hidden Storm. We still can't evade that, which is still annoying, but we'll figure something out. Alright, we are going to explode, which I don't love. Good. And this is the turn that I kind of want to consider freezing something. Okay, that's 36 damage. That is not enough damage. So that is 8, 16. It's not enough damage. I think we're going to freeze the back one just to be safe. We're just going to hope that we evade at least like one of these. Okay. Fortunately, we aren't going to have to deal with... we're going to have to deal with the most obnoxious thing we can deal with, which is if they're both still alive, then we can deal with... a ton of Arcane Leak. Also, the other thing is, because we have all these spirits, we don't even have to play anything to get this kill. But we may as well do that just to rub it in. Alright, that went cleanly. I think we'll just take... Gathering Bolt is very good into Shadowbone. I don't know that we have an answer for... Oh, we have the Cryo Flask. Cryo Flask will help us against Chimera, potentially. Let's see if we get out of this. Spirit Swarm. Alright, all these are going to be evaded, but what are you going to do? I suppose the spirits are also pretty good against Drakes. I think that's the thing I have said before. Pop you. Get shield. No point in leaving ourselves too vulnerable. Have a couple more turns to get rid of you before the summon comes out. We get Shadow Focus. That seems good. Guaranteed crits. And some damage. Are you going down this turn? We can freeze out the actual summon. No point in freezing now. Okay. Let's see. We can play both of these. Doesn't get us that kill. Absolutely gonna freeze. I don't think it's worth playing preparations. And now we should be in the clear. Oh, which I mean, I'm pretty sure we have lethal. Yeah, this run is just so much cleaner than the other one. Do we even like this? I don't think we like it more than this. Although I don't think either one does a ton for us. Status decrease every turn is kind of nice in some fights, and like this is one of them. That means that Frostbite can't freeze us, which is very, very valuable, obviously. Okay, so yeah, this is still enough to freeze us effectively if we don't. So I think we do still have to freeze out this turn. Oh, it's because we have the. I was like, why is that only 7? Did one day change? The answer is no. We just had plated. But because one day changed how Frostbite works. Used to, if I was at 7 and I had the Frostbite, the decay happened before the Frostbite tick. But that is no longer the case. These are annoying. That helps. Because it pops off. Oh, wow. We had no mana left in our deck. Actually, kind of glad I did that then. Let's see what we get. We are going to explode. There's not a ton we can do about it. Wow. That was some luck on the... may as well play that, because like we can't evade this Arcane Detonation anyway. Fortunately, we don't have to deal with runes next turn, which is something. We do have to deal with being shocked. We can get that. We just play this, and then end turn. Let's see, what could we draw into here that we would... I guess we might play some of this. Yeah, sure, it's actually fine. Alright, and we hope that we evade at least, you know, some of these. Okay, that was actually pretty great. It wasn't perfect, but I'm certainly not complaining. And we end up at full health, so... Ellie Strike, can we actually use it? I think it's between these two. I think it comes down to whether or not we need the Arcane Silence. And I think the answer is we probably do. We probably do need that cleanse. This is fine. I think the Guardians play... We'll take the Arcane Torrent. I think we upgrade the last Spirit Swarm. I think we should cut a card. It might be the Fatal Strike. I mean, Fatal Strike is pretty good, but it's not amazing. I think we actually do cut the Fatal Strike. I think we are just kind of trying to stack Spirit Swarms as quickly as possible. Okay, got kind of bad luck to get this one again. This is still one of those fights that the option I picked has the chance to avoid the fight. Although obviously, like, this run is going just so much better than the last run was, because we are leaning more into what Mirley can do. Alright, you can get even more hits out. Even more big, chunky hits. Let's go ahead and freeze. No point in risking taking damage when we are this close to just getting a kill. Like, this is the turn I would rather have frozen out, but I don't think we need to. We have... Is it worth taking 50-50 chance of getting mana? I don't think so. Bonk. Especially because that's guaranteed to freeze out the... Yeah, so now we are at... We just end turn to win. Yeah, there's no point in even taking one bleed damage. We can just let the spirits finish them off. Which is the other thing is, like, the spirits can still do work on their own. I just like having a lot of... We don't have any double cleanses, so I want to take a lot of just regular cleanse. This fight has the potential to be a problem. We'll see how it goes. Alright, we don't really need any shields there. We are going to be shocked against this dork, but we'll survive. I hope. Plan is just to, like, evade like mad. Alright, so that's kill on the front one. We also want to get hit here, because if we'd gotten hit, it would have used up the shock stack. And once again, like here, we kind of don't want to kill because we would like to get hit. Yeah, even with just like a little bit of powerful, that just does a lot of damage. Alright, please hit us. Actually, we can take all the... Oh, so we actually wanted to get hit, although I suppose we have two, whatever, so... Not a ton that would have mattered. Alright, so that's going to pop off one of those. I'm good at words. I said lots of them. Some of them mean that things. Most of them do not. Okay, just a little bit of damage to you. Stacking so much freaking powerful over there. Clonk, clonk. I think we do... Yeah, because that'll pop off another stack. Because the plated stops stacking eventually. Which is kind of very important to us. Right, so there's one down. Let's see if we can find... What is in the list? Okay, so we could get the critical. But we didn't. I think that's fine. We are totally fine with just getting this debuff here, because we're already... The overcharge doesn't matter. We're already super shocked. We're getting more shocked. We are all in on hoping that we just evade. Or kill it outright before it is able to do things. I think we freeze it here, because then it doesn't get evades, and I think that guarantees that we're able to get the kill with our spirits. Okay. Do we reroll for shocking, whatchamacallit, shocking focus? I think we probably do. It's very good. We probably should cut a card, because we want to be able to get around to these as fast as possible. Are we at the point where we're okay cutting the critical? I think so, because like if we draw it at the wrong time, we don't have it when we need it, and I don't have the rest of that thought there, sorry. Just wandered off. And we are often kind of... We already have that 50% critical chance. There's a chance that just like doesn't actually get us any further towards our goals. I think we leave the mana in the list for next turn. And we just play that, because if we are probably going to get hit at least once. Maybe we're just going to get hit all the times. Okay, we evaded one of them. So this turn we probably end up freezing out one of them. Just to be safe. Because we would like to minimize the chance we get frozen this turn. Please don't. Okay, yeah, because like every additional hit is extra chances that we are frozen out and cannot do anything, which is obviously bad. Yeah, that's unfortunate. We got that close to getting that kill. Okay. We do lose a decent amount of... okay, that actually works out very well. With our Purifying Shard helps a lot in this fight. Complete sentences are unimportant. You say enough of the sentence and people will know what you mean. Okay, we got through. Technically gave up a guaranteed evasion there. I don't think it's going to matter. If we get hit here, it's fine. We just lose 1 health, and then we're still in range that like the Drain Life takes us back up to full. So, bonk. And there we go. Devour Ice is pretty nice as a... Ice is nice. As a safeguard. The Brainstorm is also very good. And I don't hate having a second Hidden Storm, since that's kind of our damage engine. I think we'll take that. This could be good going into the next fight. I like the extra evade chance, I think, a bit more. I don't think we need that. And I think we are upgrading. So does this get... This gets... Oh, this gets a bunch of extra hits. Really wish we'd gotten Ice Shards then. Alright, let's see what we get. Bonk. That's actually perfect. Because that'll put us in hidden, which means that that turns the bite time on. And we can get the guaranteed evasion. And if we lose both evasions, we would have gotten enough shield. Okay. You only actually get 1 useful hit out of this, but it's a pretty big one. I do need to get those upgrade. The one with shadows upgraded is very good. I probably should have upgraded that instead of the other thing, but yeah. I did what I did. If we draw the Arcane Silence, we won't be able to play it. I think we want to avoid getting doomed. I think like the one way that we die is that the doom goes off on us. I think that's our biggest risk this fight. Also, that means we get the doom proc here, which is nice. Alright, so we get to cleanse off a little bit of our debuff. We do need to loop our deck in order to start getting more power in order to get the powerful stacking going. Also, so we can do this. Guess we'll do that. Hey, that was a powerful. Wish I had sequenced that differently now. Missed out on a pretty good chunk of damage there, actually. Yeah, just got that. So much curse. That's nice. Alright. And unfortunately our spirits start dying. We have at least one. We evaded both. That's actually perfect. I said we hope we evade at least one, but we really were hoping we evaded both. Alright. Alright. This, which is going to get us a pretty big hit. These are lifesteal hits, so we'd like to evade them. And we've got a Doom proc. Yeah, we're going to make it through this. It's a bit painful, but I think we've got it. Obviously a sign, though, that we do need to upgrade our cleanse going into the next area, I think. Yeah, so many things that we want to upgrade. The really hoping we can get the kill here. Okay, good. I probably should have kept drawing to see if I could find the drain life. Empower 1 is pretty good. We are trying to stack stuff. I think we want to upgrade. I think we need to upgrade either the Arcane Silence or one of the cleansing shields to get the extra cleanse. This doesn't get any extra shield, so at that point, just kind of whichever one. But the Arcane Silence is the one we care more about getting out, so we're going to upgrade that. As far as cuts go, I don't think we need the Arcane Bolt anymore, or the Gathering Bolt anymore. I think between the Arcane Silence and the fact that we beat the thing that we cared about beating, we are good to go. I kind of want to avoid that, although going into Maw, I think we need to take this fight as much as I don't want to deal with any of this nonsense. So we've got to take at least 2 of these fights. Okay, so we're going to take... I don't want to deal with snails without any guaranteed evasion. I like both of those cards, so we'll start here. That's a very good thing to start this fight with. That's also obviously a great place to be. Yeah, like Shield Strike hasn't been, exceptional or anything, but it has been acceptable basically every time. So the other reason that the Empower is good is that we have this plated, so we can do a little bit of plated stacking, which is always nice. I should have frozen that front one just so that it would have died guaranteed this turn. Like, we still have a very good chance that it dies, like so, but it wasn't guaranteed. The other thing is, like, obviously we've been having problems actually getting powerful out, but against Maw specifically, that stops being a problem because the Maw is so big that we only need to summon twice before we start getting powerful. And against other things, we don't need the damage as much. Let's see. I like the Twilight Blast enough, I think. I don't think we need that. We would love to get Purging Waters here. And yeah, like just the raw damage from the spirits is fine. And then if we can get other stuff, we are happy. Alright. Pretty happy to see the drain life. I'm not playing this because I don't want to leave hidden. I don't think we get enough out of that to justify it. Although we are going to get our mana stolen here. And we got hit both times anyway. So, should have just done it. I think we're just going to freeze you out so you don't do... Because this turn, that thing was setting up, cursing us, was giving us curse 3, which I think we want to avoid. And powerful 4 is also annoying, but I think it's more manageable. See if we can find, because we're losing our mana anyway, so we may as well. I was hoping to find the other one of these and just like get it out. Well, I suppose it's not a huge deal. Please don't hit us twice. Thank you. Because if it hit us twice, we actually would have taken health damage, which obviously we do not want to do. Okay. A bit of a weird lag there, but I'm going to chalk that one up to just whatever weirdness. All right, we'll take the extra shield just to be safe. Alright, there we go. It gets powerful. That makes that so much extra damage. I could do this, but I don't think it's worth it. I think it's worth dropping out of hidden for that. Alright, we get extra powerful, which is always nice. Even more extra powerful. And get that kill. Not purging waters. We'll take a second bite time. How many bites? Is that the second? Do we have more than that? No, it's only a second. Okay. This fight can be annoying, but it's, I think, less... I think the fact that we have fewer absolutely mandatory cards makes it a bit easier. What do we play first? I think we actually play that. We are now hidden, which turns on shadow focus. Okay. See what we get. All right. Not the luckiest opening. Rude. See what we get here. Trigger burn 2 times on ourselves, draw 2. We were not on fire, so. I think we just play the bite time. I think that's one of our safest things to get out of the deck. I want to play this because we are cursed. So really want to get that heal out. I think the heal is more important. And then I think we're definitely freezing one of them this turn. Just deciding if it was worth trying to do other stuff. I think the answer is no. We're just going to freeze you. No point in playing that. We're just going to potentially eat a lot of damage here because these guys hit like friggin' trucks. Yeah, okay. If I'd known I was going to get hit by both of them, I would have cleansed off the vulnerable. And now we take even more damage. That is not doing 3 damage per burn they have. That only did... I'd say 3, right? Because these guys only took 6. Give me a second. Alright. Let's do that. That's obviously the easiest thing to remove. We do get some powerful. We can... Probably playing this at some point. Okay. See if that kills. Or at least gets us another whatever. It did not. We can do some cleansing. Although we were frail, so that hurts. And now we're just kind of hoping we don't get boned too badly by the event. Yeah, this fight ends up hurting a lot. More than I would like. Okay, nothing happens. That's fine. Kind of a best case scenario. That obviously helps. What else is in the list? Is in the deck? Okay, this is actually great. We do this. More shield. Do we want, which comes down to, do we want to risk? We're going to draw, because there's a chance that we get the, I should have just played the Spirit Swarm. I was hoping to get the mana. Flipped a coin I lost. Okay, so this is, should be fine. I don't think that we shouldn't be able to take too much damage. We burn 5 to everyone, do not love it, but we have a conflict rate that we're guaranteed to draw this turn. Which is going to do a decent amount of damage. Bonk. And by decent amount of damage, I mean it almost gets us the kill. which is just obviously setting us up to find drain life. I mean, we have plenty of other lethal, so I'm totally fine with just digging for drain life. Just gonna keep digging for drain life until we can't anymore. Okay, we'll just get the kill there. Took some serious damage that fight, though. That fight is made of pain. I like Vanish, Spit of Shield, which I think we need. I think we have to rest now. Especially going into another one of these Scorching Winds fights, which I do not a fan of. I think that's kind of been mediocre a lot of the time. I'm going to do that first. It's kind of funny that we just get like the really hurried skitch, and then it's like the slower extra ones. Burn forward everyone. We all get evasion. That's nice. Means we're guaranteed to evade these. Although less a fan of that bit. Let's go for strike. It's kind of our weakest way to enter hidden. Absolutely gonna have to play that this turn. And then we are kind of. I think we freeze you out. I don't think we want to deal with your nonsense. Now we hope that this doesn't. Okay. Happy to see that one. Exhaustions are not a big deal. Okay. Sure. Double cleanse is nice. We hope that things don't go too poorly for us. We were guaranteed to evade that, which was nice. Yeah, this event is just kind of brutal on Mirley in a lot of ways. Because we just do not have the tankiness we need. I think we have to play this and hope we can draw mana. Okay, good. And just play that, because we still just need all of that we can get. Fortunately, this means we're getting a lot of poison from these guys. Okay, please don't. That's actually kind of what I was hoping to see. That means there's a very good chance we can finish this off this turn. Just need to not get particularly unlucky. I think we'll be good. There we go. All right. Yeah, we took a bunch of damage there, but we didn't die. Take the Mind Seed. It is not super useful to us. I think we'll take the extra crit chance since we don't have whatever. I think we want to rest going into this fight because this fight can be also agonizing. Probably want to cut something. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe the unupgraded Hidden Storm. Or we can just roll with it as is and hope that it's fine. We're just going to roll with it as is and hope that it's fine. So, we fortunately don't need to get out too many whatevers here. I think we just do that for the damage. We don't need to get out too many summons here in order to start getting powerful. We can start getting powerful on the first trip through the deck. That's annoying. We're going to draw the Empower here when we can't get the plated. Oh yeah, we didn't. I mean, this is still a pretty bad hand. Okay. Let's get out damage. It's not much damage, but we want to do that before before this gets Arcane Barrier set up, which is going to be a problem for us going forward because we're relying on these this cluster of small hits, which is very bad against this fight. Although the one with shadows will help. And you're taunting this turn, so we couldn't tag if we wanted to. Okay. So unfortunately, that means that we are just going. We couldn't have used the freeze to prevent this curse from coming in. And we got hit by that. That's just really rude. Okay. That's free to play. Alright. We can just empower ourselves. And then we probably want to freeze one of these two. Just prevent the shrivels this turn. And prevent the potential damage. So kind of hitting pretty hard. Yeah. Yeah, because we would not have wanted to have taken 14 there. Yeah, we were absolutely kind of playing coin flip Mirley at this point, where we were relying a lot on random chance. We can't play this against that at all, which is unfortunate. We can play that though. And that helps a little bit. That's safe to play. Alright, there's one down. And there's the taunt back. Okay. I think we see what card we can draw. Probably should have just used the one with shadows. And I should have sequenced that differently. Could have gotten more, whatever up. So we are going to explode here. And we're going to get cursed. Both of which are annoying. This is kind of what I was hoping to see last turn. And we are faced with an obnoxious choice where we have to play one of our two cards that we really, really want to play both of. Okay, we can now play both of them. That helps. Do we risk it to draw? I think not. I think that that health is too important. Although we immediately lose most of it, so. Please evade. Thank you. Yeah, this guy just stacked. It's just stacked so much. Okay, so we play this. We take 12 arcane and we explode. That seems bad. I think we have to play this because we can draw. None of that was what we were looking for. Yeah, this guy is particularly dangerous. It's like I think we need the clear focus here, but it did. Please evade. Okay, that's very bad. We may lose this because of that. Because we are now, I think we need to find healing. Okay, that helps a little bit. Because we're not, no, we are still just dead. Oh, we just die, I think. I think there's nothing we can do, we just die. No, yeah, we do just die. That's just an arcane detonate. Yeah, okay, well. I think I had to take the fight. We had a 55% chance to evade the big hit, and if we had, we would have lived. I didn't adequately prepare for that fight, and that's on me. I do not like low-level Mirley most of the time. I shouldn't have tried to take that fight, but again, like I wanted the clear focus to go into Maw, and it ended up not working out. I'm probably done with Mirley for the moment. I've been recording for 2 hours, and I haven't tilted into incoherent rage, and I would rather not. So we'll recap the run. We will see what we get. And then I just really hate being below level 7 on Mirley and just having no way to evade the arcane. Just like you see the arcane coming, you're just like, well, guess I'll die. I should just be playing more defensively to account for that, and I just am not, and that's on me, but yeah. Okay, we do get to open 30 packs though, which is nice. Let's see what we get. Witching Blast is pretty fun. Arcane Spellbound is pretty good. We are clearly into the arcane cards, which is nice. I'd love to see Arcane Strike. That card makes me very happy. Restorative Shield is great. That is the card that I was looking for at several points. I like that probably more than the Drain Life because the Drain Life is expensive. And then these are all burn cards. Sure. We can't quite afford that yet. We're probably going to unlock another character next time because I'm just going to get super tilted if I keep playing Mirley. We'll unlock Sloan. That'll be next video. See you guys then.